outside of the Abuja city center, Gwarinpa Estate is the most preferred place to live in Abuja, Nigeria, especially for the working class, the middle income earner, and also for the rich.
There's nothing that you will want in Gwarinpa that you will not get. Sometimes I can stay in Gwarinpa 1 month without going out of Gwarinpa.
I'm going to take you guys inside to see how this place really looks like. Gwarinpa is acclaimed to be the largest single housing estate in Nigeria and West Africa. It is also one of the most preferred places to live outside of the city center, especially for the middle income earners and working class. This is mainly because Gwarinpa is less than 15 minutes drive from the city center and have everything inside of the estate. Gwarinpa is also centrally positioned as a border close to Life Camp, Jabi, Katakwe Extension, and Kubwa. Originally, Gwarinpa Estate sits at about 1090 hectares of land, but right now it has continued to expand over time. The estate is divided into 7 residential areas, which is demarcated by avenues. So right now I'm currently in 3rd Avenue in Gwarinpa, and one thing I really like about Gwarinpa is the fact that most of the places, like inside the street, you have trees like this planted all over the place, because it's an enclosed estate, so it was properly planted. You find trees almost in every of the streets, so the place look very, very scenic. So if you're living here, you're going to enjoy some of the best serenity, calmness. Though there are also other part of Gwarinpa in which some people have also converted their houses to, commercial activities, and commercial activities goes on there. So it may not be as calm as this area, okay? But this area is very calm, all right? So most of the avenues inside the street, this is how it looks like. It looks very calm. It looks very quiet, and if you're someone that likes quietness, you really enjoy Gwarinpa if you're living here. Alright, so right now I'm inviting you to hop into the car. Let me drive you around some of the avenues in Gwarinpa so you can see how this place looks like, and also probably compare it to the Lugbe and Kubwa that we have also reviewed. And if you haven't seen those videos, you can actually check it out. Alright, let's go. Okay, so in Gwarinpa, there are literally hundreds of schools that you'll find here. At my back is just one of them. This one is called the Science School. And all over this Gwarinpa, when you move around, you find lots and lots of schools. Okay. So most of these schools are actually privately owned schools, but there are also public schools that you find here. So where we are currently standing right now is the main local market that they have in Gwarinpa, which is just at my back. So this is where most people actually come to purchase things that they need for their household, especially if you want to purchase vegetables and meat and all of that. You can actually do it here. Alright, so the thing is, this market is not that very big, but most people prefer to come here to get their vegetables and all of that. So if you're looking to do that, you can literally come here as well. So this is how the Evelyn Recreational Center looks like. This is one major places that most people come on Saturdays as well as on Sundays, to chill out. Like you can find there is a long tennis court here, there's a swimming pool, and there's also a playground for kids. So most people literally come here on Saturday morning to hang out, do some sports and all of that. So if you live in Gwarinpa, there is one area as well you can come for sports and for fun. So at my back is just one of the many banks that you find in Gwarinpa here. So there are many others that you can find here, like GTB, First Bank, and all of them. You can literally find them here. So if you live in Gwarinpa, using banking services is just a stone throw. Where we currently are is like one of the major commercial areas in Gwarinpa. Right here you find all kinds of businesses going on. At my right hand side you have Medics. So Medics is one of the most popular supermarkets that they have in Gwarinpa here. Take a look at my left hand side, you have other businesses you can find here. Right there you have a furniture business and a pep as well. So you have Cold Stone and Dominion Pizza at my right hand side. Also at my front you have Kilimanjaro right there at my front. And you also have Chicken Republic as well at the front, and before that you have other shops to the 24 and Safara Food on the other side of the road. But initially Gwarinpa was built strictly as a residential area, but right now there are a lot of commercial activities going on here. So one of the reasons why people prefer to live in Gwarinpa is because in Gwarinpa you can literally get everything that you need without the need to go outside of the neighborhood. Right now we're in one of the shopping malls of Medics, and let's pick up something right here. If you're someone that actually like things off the streets, you like to buy things on the streets, you can also find a lot of it right here. And right now I'm about to order corn on the street. So I'm currently standing in one of the Gwarinpa bridges, and on top of this bridge and as well as under the bridge there's a huge business that actually goes on in this place at night. So if you're someone that actually likes to buy second-hand clothing or second-hand shoes or anything second-hand, you can literally get it on top of this bridge or probably under the bridge. There's a very huge market that goes on here in this Gwarinpa. Alright, so I mean you can literally get anything. That's the point I'm trying to make if you live in Gwarinpa. And this is the reason why most people refer to Gwarinpa as a city inside of a city, because once you're here you have no need to go to the city center because you can literally get anything you need right here. So currently right now we're inside a tricycle, and tricycles are one of the ways to move around in Gwarinpa estate. So you find tons of these tricycles every single place, and it really makes moving around Gwarinpa very, very easy. But beside that as well, both services also runs in Gwarinpa. So if you don't want to use a tricycle, let's say you want to go a little bit far, you can actually get a both services and move around. But in terms of moving around Gwarinpa itself, tricycle is the best option to use, except you're riding your own car. When it comes to renting a house in Gwarinpa, to get a good one bedroom, for instance, goes between 1 million naira upward. But if you're looking to buy a residential land in Gwarinpa, a 750 square meter land goes between 15 million and 30 million naira. Despite the fact that Gwarinpa is a developed district, now there's also an enclave of a village inside the Gwarinpa, which is part of where I'm standing right now. So most of the indigenes that originally occupied this land were supposed to be relocated before developing this place, but that did not really happen. So which is why you still have these villagers living inside. This is why you still have these villagers living inside of this Gwarinpa, like an enclave. Alright, so this area is actually called Gwarinpa village, and you can see the houses, the kind of houses they have here. It's different from what you get outside of the Gwarinpa itself. This area is not just only occupied by indigenous, occupied by also visitors, and most people who come into Abuja, to hustle and cannot really afford the expensive house rents in Gwarinpa prefer to live in those villages like this, because by them living here, it's actually very close to town. You can easily get to town and all of that. Alright, so you literally will find lots of people living here who are not indigenous as well. Alright, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as well as share it, because it's definitely going to be a blessing to someone who's looking to come into Abuja for the first time and looking for the best place to live, especially for the middle income earners. And if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and become part of this community. We also have other videos coming up which will also show you the other best places to live for middle income earners. Alright, thank you so much for watching today's video. What are your thoughts? Drop it below, and I'll see you guys on the very next one. Okay.